All right, let's talk about NASA. I mean, we're talking about missions that are just at the absolute edge of what humans can do, right? Sending probes to the deepest parts of our solar system, telescopes that can literally look back to the beginning of time. It's just incredible stuff. And when you picture those missions, your mind probably goes straight to the obvious things. Brilliant scientists, brave astronauts, and of course, those gigantic rockets. And yeah, that's all 100% part of the story. But what if I told you there's a secret co-pilot on a lot of these missions? A partner that's working completely behind the scenes, sifting through mountains of data, and sometimes even making critical decisions millions and millions of miles from home. That partner is artificial intelligence. And look, this isn't some far-off sci-fi concept. This is happening right now, and it's huge. NASA has over 150 active AI projects either in development, being tested, or fully completely deployed. AI is a core part of how they get things done today. Okay, so let's pull back the curtain on NASA's new version of mission control. To really get what's going on, we first got to open up the AI toolkit and see what kinds of systems they're actually building. And this breakdown is actually really fascinating. You can see the huge majority, like 60%, is predictive machine learning. That's AI that's built to spot patterns and make forecasts. But you also see a big chunk dedicated to computer vision that's letting machines see and understand the world, and even agentic AI, which can actually make its own decisions. It's a really diverse and powerful set of tools. And here's the key thing. These are not just theories stuck in a lab somewhere. These projects span the entire development cycle, from the earliest stages all the way to being fully deployed. That means a whole lot of these AI systems are out there, right now, actively helping NASA's missions succeed. So let's see how this all comes together. We're going to start our journey right here at home, looking at how AI is watching over Earth, helping us monitor and protect our own planet. Just take disaster response, for instance. A project called Delta is a game changer. It used to be that making flood maps from satellite photos was a really slow, manual job. But now, they have an AI that automatically scans images from a bunch of different satellites and spits out reliable flood maps almost instantly. This gets critical info to first responders when every single second counts. And it's a similar story with the SALAD project, which, by the way, stands for Semi-Automatic Landslide Detection. Think of this AI as a watchdog that never, ever sleeps. It is constantly scanning super high-resolution images, looking for those tiny, subtle shifts in the ground that a human might totally miss. When it sees a potential risk, it flags it for an expert to take a look. It's a perfect human-AI team. Okay, so from protecting the ground, let's lift off into the sky, because AI is also getting ready to completely reshape how we manage our skies, which, as you know, are getting more and more crowded. And this quote right here from the AutoResolver project, it just brilliantly captures how ambitious this is. They're not talking about just assisting air traffic controllers. No, they're talking about building an AI that can actually do their core jobs, keeping planes safely separated, organizing them for landing, the whole shebang. Of course, a huge piece of this is safety. There are a bunch of projects focused on what's called anomaly detection. The best way to think about it is like a digital guardian angel for every single flight. The AI is just constantly digging through mountains of flight data, looking for that one tiny weird pattern, that needle in the haystack that could be a sign of a problem long before it becomes an emergency. And it's not just about what happens in the air. AI is also being built to fix the gridlock on the ground. There's a whole suite of machine learning models designed to predict everything from which runway a plane will use to how long it'll take to taxi to the gate. It's all about making travel smoother and cutting down on those annoying delays. All right, we've seen AI protecting the planets and managing our skies. Now, for the part I know you've been waiting for. We're leaving Earth's orbit behind, because this is where AI is becoming a flat-out essential partner in exploring the cosmos. So, finding new planets is an insane data problem. It's like searching for one specific grain of sand on every beach in the world. But this is where an AI called ExoMiner comes in. It's basically a cosmic detective. It went back and looked at old data from the Kepler telescope and helped confirm the existence of 370 new exoplanets that humans had previously missed. Just incredible. And for our final stop, we're going about 140 million miles away to the red, dusty surface of Mars, home to the most advanced robot explorer we've ever built, the Perseverance Rover. Now, what is so cool about Perseverance is that it doesn't have just one AI. It has a whole team, a whole crew of specialized AIs working together. You've got AutoNav and MLNav handling the driving, but I want to focus on two others that are doing some really revolutionary science. First up is Aegis. Think of Aegis as the rover's personal geologist. It uses computer vision to scan the Martian landscape, and when it sees a rock that looks scientifically interesting, it autonomously aims the rover science laser and zaps it to analyze what it's made of. This means the rover is constantly doing science, even when the human team back on Earth is fast asleep. And then you have Spock, the terrain scout. Spock's job is maybe the most important of all, to keep this multi-billion-dollar rover safe. It looks at the ground ahead and figures out, is that loose sand? Is that sharp bedrock? Is that a hazard? That information goes straight to the navigation AI, helping the rover pick the safest and smartest path across that dangerous Martian surface. So after seeing AI watch our planet, manage our skies, and literally drive on another world, you just have to ask, right? Where is all of this going? What has become completely clear is that AI has grown way beyond just being another tool in the toolbox. For NASA, it's a true partner now. It's a co-pilot, it's a scientist, it's an explorer in its own right, and it's speeding up the pace of discovery at every single level. And that really leaves us with one last amazing question to think about. We've seen what this human-AI partnership can do today. So as these AI systems get smarter and more capable, where are they going to take us next? What new worlds, what new discoveries, what new truths are waiting out there for us? The possibilities are, well, they're quite literally cosmic.